Hello all, welcome to our channel. Today we 19th August or 3 topic koriboloi goi asu, that is fishermen's issue with Sri Lanka, tar pisot universal health coverage and social media in public life. So in this context, the first news is Tamil Nadu CM calls for retrieving Katchatheevu Island. So let us know more about Katchatheevu Island. Katchatheevu Island was basically owned by Sri Lanka, not by means of war, but it was gifted to Sri Lanka during the Indira Gandhi government in 1974. So recently Narendra Modi blamed the Congress for the partition of India and also said that it was Indira Gandhi government which gave the Katchatheevu Island to Sri Lanka in 1974. The island is located between Rameshwaram, India and Sri Lanka, was traditionally used by both Sri Lanka and Indian fishermen. So but in 1974 it was gifted to Sri Lanka through the Indo Maritime Boundary Agreement. So it is an ongoing subject of political relevance in Tamil Nadu state due to its historical and cultural relevance. So it also has an impact on fishermen's livelihood in the state. Therefore, Tamil Nadu continues the demand for the retrieval of the Katchatheevu Island from Sri Lanka. So, Indian fishermen tend to cross the current maritime border into Sri Lanka in the Palk Strait, thus in turn have led to multiple incidents of assaults against the Indian fishermen by the Sri Lankan Navy. So, let us know more about Katchatheevu Island. So, it is located on the Palk Strait. Now, what is Palk Strait? Before that, let us know what is strait. Straits are basically it is actually a narrow body of water that connects two larger water bodies. So what are gulf in that matter? What is gulf? Gulf is actually a part of the ocean that penetrates the land. For example, this is the map of India and we have Gulf of Kutch here. So water body penetrating the landmass. So Katchatheevu Island is situated on the Palk Strait. The Sri Lanka northern coast আৰু ইণ্ডিয়ানৰ সাউথ ইষ্টাৰ্ণ কোষ্টৰ মাজত পাৰ্ক ষ্ট্ৰেইট আছে আৰু ইয়াৰ পাৰ্ক ষ্ট্ৰেইটৰ ওপৰত আমাৰ কাচ্চাটিভু আইলেণ্ড আছে সো কাচ্চাটিভু আইলেণ্ড হেজ লটস অফ কালচাৰেল সিগনিফিকেন্স অলসো কাচ্চাটিভু আইলেণ্ডত আমাৰ এটা চাৰ্চ আছে সেন্ট এন্টনিজ চাৰ্চ যোনটো was believed to be built by Indian fishermen আৰু ইয়াতে জানুৱাৰী আৰু ফেব্ৰুৱাৰী আৰু মাৰ্চ মাহত ফেষ্টিভেল হয় য'ত Indians can go to the island and visit it without any visa card. So main issue to hoise ki jetia Indian fishermen yare international maritime border to cross kore, the Sri Lankan navy people they net bur singi dia aru ships bur destroy kori dia. So it hampers the Indian fishermen, India's fishermen's livelihood. So this issue have been raised consequently by many government. That is in 2008, Jayalalitha has said that this is unconstitutional. It should be raised. This issue should be taken up by the government very amicably. Recently, Chief Minister M.K. Stalin koisa ki it's high time to get Katchatheevu back as it will uphold India's fishermen's right. So we all know that India and Sri Lanka have always shared a very ancient cultural ties, and that only needs to be further strengthened. So India's Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare and Ministry of Fisheries or Sri Lanka's Ministry of Aquatic Resource Development have formed the joint working group, and hopefully both the group can come down with an amicable way of dealing with the Katchatheevu Island so that it benefit the fishermen of both the countries. Now coming down to the next news, it is about digital innovation must be for public good, said by the PM. So in the recent G20 meeting which was held in Gandhinagar, Gujarat, there was a collaboration between G20 presidency and WHO, and they have launched what global initiative on digital health. So global initiative on digital health ki koribo, it will help at that data converge, interference of health platform, and investment in the digital health space. So I mean COVID-19 पर देखिए আহিছো the value of international cooperation, be it medicines, vaccines delivery or bringing people back home. So it is very important कि আমি through digital health care we also enhance our international cooperation in the health sector. For example, there should be a database that we can exchange information related to healthcare facilities. So digital healthcare will also avoid duplication in funding and facilitate equitable availability of technology. So basically what is digital healthcare? Digital healthcare is actually refers to various technology including telehealth services, health information technology and mobile health with juntu main come to it improve the communication between doctors and patients throughout the health system. It also so the breadth of digital health offers consumers great access to an ownership over their information and allows doctor to comprehensively understand their patient's health. So emphasis must also be laid on expanding health infrastructure, promoting traditional system of medicine. This was one of the major discussion, how to promote traditional system of medicine and provide affordable healthcare to all. Next is persons who forward abusive posts can't escape liability. Supreme Court has said. So in this regard, we all know that social media platforms play a very important role in our life. This has actually become an indispensable part of our life. We actually use social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok on everyday basis. Of course, it helps in the functioning of democracy in a to and fro manner. Kintu it has democratized access to information, but on the other hand there are a lot of challenges which are now directly impacting our life. So we can see challenges in the form of hate speech, harassment, terrorism activity, trafficking, cyber crime and all, trolling and hate speech as well, fake news online. So in this context, how we can curtail this and be socially responsible is who can actually help us. There should be a regulator who can be regulate who can regulate this social media platform, and this is government and judiciary can come together to play a greater role as a regulator of social media and make people aware to be socially responsible. So social media platforms are often criticized because most of the social media platforms look it from their own personal gain making platform, and they think of their own profit, and rather than protecting on the users from destructive speech. That is why we need regulatory bodies who will have a check on this social media platform, so that such kind of activities like trafficking, terrorism, harassment happens as much as minimum as possible, and these places become a safer platform for expressing one's views and opinions. Thank you for watching. See you all tomorrow.